A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. There's the whistle. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Moved on forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. Unahi. Hakimi. Hakimi is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ambitious ball here. That's tidy. So who's he picking out? And here's Abubakar. Nice interception, well timed. Hakimi, aim forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Wu. Tolo. Toko Ekambi. And it's played forward. And the cross comes in. And he's there to clear it. That has been knocked clear. Amrabat, gently done. Mazraoui, and he goes cross-field. Wu. Tolo. Oh, can he get onto this? Toko Ekambi. Tolo. Showing good feet. Anguissa. Played out to the right. And here's Anguissa. Zambo Anguissa. Amrabat did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Diaz. Good ball, good take. In the city! That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Toko Ekambi. Toko Akambi. There's alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Wu cuts it out.
Well, I'm seeing a very cautious approach to defending. Not a lot in the way of high pressing, which is probably seen as a bit too risky just now.
The pass has gone astray. Unahi shifted upfield. He is just caressing the ball. Now, what about this cross? Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
It's good movement we're getting from that front line, very flexible.
Yeah, really easy on the eye too, yeah?
Very much so. It adds more variety to their attack and asks more questions of that defence. Cat and mouse at its best.
Anguissa. That's really well manoeuvred. Could move up a gear here. Aim forwards, cuts out the pass. Unahi. Anguissa. Clearly not happy with that. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Hakimi. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's neat. And it's Anguissa. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Unahi gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And that has been clubbed away. Danger averted for now. Tolo. Toko Akambi. Tolo. Anguissa. Moved on forwards. Tolo. Brilliantly cut out. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's very neat. Tolo. Anguissa. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
He can get that clear. And it's Anguissa. And here's Abubakar. Sagir was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Out to the right. And the ball's come loose here. Shot, surely!
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
It's really well cleared. And it's played forward. Now it's crossed into the middle. Wu getting this one clear. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And they've got Reed. Plays it through. And the counter is on. Wins the duel this time. Nadir forwards and with intent. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Aguirre, early ball out from the back. Anguissa. Spread out to the left. Played into the middle. He's cut it out. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Out to the left it goes. That is good strength. He's found a way through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ben Sagir. Hakimi. Tries to dink it through. Deftly away. And he's there to clear it. Out of play for a throw. Nice control. Can he deliver? And here's Enders. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
And the Siri is offering a right smile there.
That's good play. And it's Diaz. Crossed into the box. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Aguirre, aim forwards. That'll be a throw-in. Brahim Diaz. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Wu. Tolo. Toko Ekambi. Toko Ekambi looking to run onto it. En-Nesyri looks to get on the end of this. Toko Ekambi. And here's Abubakar. Toko Ekambi. Oh, nice touch. And back out it comes. There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Toko Ekambi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Hakimi gently done. Moved on forwards. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Well read, nice interception. And it's played forward, nicely intercepted. Can he latch on to this? Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. Acrobatic effort! It's off target and by quite a way. That pass has been well intercepted. Wu. Tolo. Toko Ekambi. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Not much subtlety about that challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's En-Nesyri. Muscular approach does pay off here. Over to the left. Now it's Abubakar. Oh, sweet feet. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's Anguissa. Anguissa played out towards the right wing. Played in. And he's there to get it away. En-Nesyri. He's on a run down the left wing. Unai. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Anguissa. Played towards the other side. Brahim Diaz does really well to win the ball there. And here's En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri played through into space. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that's aimed into the middle. Defending. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Morocco can add a little more variation to their attack. They've developed a right-sided bias with much of the same service into the box.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. There's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later. Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Unahi. Now it's Ben Seguir. Cross from Hakimi.
Morocco clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Abubakar. No way through, so back it comes. Plenty waiting in the middle. That is lovely. Ben Seguir getting this one clear. And that's a throw. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Oh, what a climb! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Amrabat, oh, good spread. Mazraoui looking to get on the end of this. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's in a great position. Adli. Brahim Diaz. Adli. And here's Enesiri! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Tolo. Toko Akambi. He's got away. Very nicely done. Swings it across. Real chance! Marvellous goal!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. A 1-0 lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And it's played forward. Toko Akambi. Nice physical challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Adli. Anguissa. Tolo. Toko Akambi. Wu. Amrabat. And here's En-Nesyri. Played out to the right. And it's Mazraoui. Plays it across. That's really well manoeuvred. Cameroon desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Wu aim forwards. Anguissa. Oh, played through for the wide man. Zambo Anguissa. Lovely bit of skill. A chance to play it in. And here's Abubakar. It's Abubakar! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Now it's in the Siri. Great ball if he can get there. It's a great ball. Ben Sekir. Wu attempts a clearance. Ben Sekir. Unahi. Chance for a shot! No mistake! Brahim Diaz. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Tolo. And it's on Gisa. That's really well manoeuvred. Ben Sekir. Ben Sekir unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Wu forwards and with intent. Tolo. Moved on forwards. Oh, that's a nice ball. Toko Akambi. Time to deliver. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's going to go a long way. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that was very necessary. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Onana, long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ben Sekir. Oh, such a clever touch. There are a few waiting for it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Cleared away. Unahi. Cross goes in there. And it's claimed by the keeper. Anguissa looking for a runner. Hakimi played up towards the front line. Anguissa. Tolo. Toko Ekambi. Anguissa played out to the left flank. Looking for a decent ball in. Lovely feet. Out to the left it goes. Tolo. Toko Ekambi gets into some space. In the series, played with finesse. And that has been cleared. And that's been won straight back. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And the keeper beats it away. And it's Adley.
And the series really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Anguissa. Out to the right. Oh, that's nice. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Can he finish? Toko Ekambi. And it's hoisted clear. And it's played forward. In the series, now he's off and running. That has been cut short. Anguissa. Looks to the other side. Abubakar! Another big chance that gets away.
Cameroon really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And it's Adley. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mazraoui. Now it's En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Tolo.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Wu.
Oh, can he get onto this? That has found him in acres of space. Hakimi gets good distance on it. And it's been taken short. Proves too strong. he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Gets it away.
Cameroon clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Adli. En-Nesyri looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Wu. Anguissa. Out to the right. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Succumbs to the pressure.
Cameroon really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Toko Ekambi. There he goes, motoring forward.
Cameroon clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Can he latch on to this? Mazraoui gets it clear. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's in plenty of space here. It's gone for a throw-in. Here comes another cross. Hakimi clears it away. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come loose.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yield a winner.
Ben Sekir. Unahi opts to play it back. Back into the middle. Oh, it's come loose.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Just 5 minutes left. Toko Ekambi. Anguissa. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Spread out to the left. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Mazraoui. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Lovely feet. And here's Brahim Diaz. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Adli. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Toko Ekambi. And here's Abubakar. Now here's the delivery.
think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Mazraoui. Mazraoui, here comes the cross, and the shot! Tried the volley, but no.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Anguissa. Tolo. Toko Ekambi. Now it's Toko Ekambi. That's really well manoeuvred. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Substitution in progress.
Into extra time we go. Cleared without complication. Amrabat. Adli. And it's on Gisa. Played out to the right. Now it's on Gisa. Now it's Abubakar. Abubakar with a shot! And that's a real chance missed. Hakimi shifted upfield. Adli. En-Nesyri. Brahim Diaz. Adli, oh, good spread. That's tidy. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is shown a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And he thumps it clear. Unahi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Abubakar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aim forwards. Played out to the right. Oh, played right into his path. And the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Cameroon go into the lead. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Now, what about a counter? Takes a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
That's a look and plays it forward. En-Nesyri. Unahi. Gisa. Abubakar proves too strong. Abubakar has got himself a free kick, and he is going into that little black book. Brahim Diaz. And it's Diaz. Mazraoui. En-Nesyri looks to get on the end of this. En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Brahim Diaz. Nice control. Can he deliver? Brahim Diaz gets a cross in. Adli shoots! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Ben Seguir. And here's En-Nesyri. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's gone for goal. Brahim Diaz. That has been knocked clear. And it's played forward. And it's Hakimi. Unahi. Now then, the ball's come loose. Anguissa, gently done. Chance here to counter. Very nicely done. Zambo Anguissa. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's gone for the shots. Defending of the desperate variety. Anguissa. Out towards the flank. Anguissa. Nice physical challenge. Referee has just said play on. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Mazraoui gets a foot in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Toko Ekambi. Toko Ekambi. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And that has been cleared. Toko Ekambi. That is lovely. And he whips it in. Too much on that, it's gone out. And the pass is intercepted. And he's managed to get free. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's on Gisa. Aguirre, driven forward. In the series, now he's off and running. Wu. Quality ball. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's very neat. Anguissa. Time to deliver. So who's he picking out? Aimed in towards the centre. They've got a corner here. Climbs up big! It's anyone's ball now. And that has been clubbed away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And here's Brahim Diaz. Unahi. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Calmly anticipates.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Proves too strong. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And it's Adli. Adli. Played in by Mazraoui.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Adli. And here's En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri! Adli. Morocco desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Amrabat. Unahi. Plenty. And he shoots! And again! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Only partially clear. So that's it. It is all over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Morocco never quite got to grips with this game, Peter. They looked slow and cumbersome.